Good evening, Final Fantasy Randomizer and RPG Limit Break fans. Welcome to tonight's matchup between notyoungme and Caleb in the 2023 Winter Tournament for Final Fantasy Randomizer. I am Hate the 13th, joined in the booth by Wildham doing tracking, and Kylio13 on the mic with me. How you doing tonight?
Doing pretty good. This is my very first go at comms here, so excited to see some great racing and some fun rando action.
Excellent, excellent. So these two mad lads decided to go for a four-forced party with no recruits available. And they ended up with, well, the party you see before you. Thief, black, double white. Normally, this wouldn't be too bad of a party, but that black mage, well, black mage doesn't get temper. It does get legendary swords, and it has an additional 25 agility, but if you have to worry about agility for your black mage, something has gone horribly wrong. The white mage, give me a moment while I bring the Lursings back up because I have too much stuff open right now. The white mage got plus 15 luck, can wear red mage armor, yay, and minus 10 hit percent. Once again though, if you're worrying about a white mage hit percent, something has probably gone wrong. And the thief, well, it can equip gauntlets and helmets, so it can get some better gear, yay. It has an inherent dragon bane, so it's gonna hurt dragons as if they've got weakness to it, or he's gonna hit them like weakness. But lost 5 luck. Not a huge thing, just means they're gonna be a little slower running, possibly.
With that hurt dragon there, I would assume maybe it'd be nice to find a little dragon grind, since that's going to be a good chunk of your damage.
Very much so, yeah. If either of the runners finds like a red D grind or a zombie D or even a frost D, that will come into play and help them out. Yeah, so for those who are not familiar with this flag set, because the pods have only been going on for a few days now, despite the sheer number of races we've had, these flags are meant to be fairly quick. You have to get the key and the loot as per normal, but you only have to light 2 orbs to get into the Temple of Fiends. Any 2 orbs. So really, all you need to do is you gotta find the loot, you gotta find the key, and you've got to find either the Oxyale, the Cube and the Chime, or the Rod. Because everyone starts with the canoe as well. So these can be pretty quick. Topher, though. Topher can be pretty mean. The scaling is 80 to 180. So the bosses can roll down, but they can also roll up enough that it gets real painful.
And they get at the start a random AoE caster item, right?
Indeed they do. Indeed they do. I hope that they get a decent item to start, just from the runner perspective and from the sympathy perspective, and then from my normal perspective, I hope they get something that's just like, oh look, you've got a light axe. Though, light axe actually would work for them since they've got the white mages. It will probably be something like a Bane Sword, though, or maybe a Zeus Gauntlet. Something to help them get them through the early game if no other AoE spells roll within their reach.
I feel like the item that I've gotten most in like practice seeds that I've run, I've been thrown about 1 million Bane Swords.
Yeah, the Bane Sword is not uncommon. I have sold many a Bane Swords to get some early cash. So the runners will be off here very shortly. Would have been off about 2 minutes ago, but someone forgot to drop the gate for them. Whoops. So what are you hoping to see from the king and the princess and such?
I'm hoping to not see a floater. I've seen a lot of early floaters, which pretty much have people beeline for the airship. So like I want to see them having to do a little bit of running around before cruising through the sky, just to see what routes they decide to take.
Yeah, I haven't actually seen a floater from the Princess of the King in a while, which, much to my chagrin, at least on my practice seeds, but I don't know, I kind of like seeing those come up early because it just opens the world up so much, so that basically people are spoiled for choice. Alright.
That's a good point, too.
Alright, we've got Walk 2 and we got Fire 2 at level 1, and we've got Heal 2 at level 1. And... well, okay, Soft as well if you really feel desperate. So, not a whole lot of damage magic. But we've got Gold Cheerios -2 for sale, and Silver Cheerios +1. That's actually pretty good. And Chain +5, which those white mages can fit right into.
There's a Silver Helm +4, which the Thief can then equip this go around.
Yeah, that's a very true thing, too. Right, houses are a little on the expensive side. And that first chest in Toph, not going to be a big bunch of health. That was not a whole lot of cash there.
I love the backward sprites.
Yeah, I love Caleb's map, man. Alright, so it looks like Toph chests are garbage chests. And it was a Bane sword. Hey Garland, does this sword smell like poison smoke? Maybe you should take a deeper breath. Alright, a Ruby and a Crystal start, not too bad.
Nice quick early Matoya check.
Yeah, and you'll have access to check what Sarda has and what's in the Titan's Trove as soon as you actually get the boat in the canal. And Caleb playing with one of the fun flags where the Titan eats something other than a ruby. In this case, Caleb's gonna feed him a hot dog. I personally love it when I get glue or paste or something like that, or crayons. I love feeding the Titan horribly weird things.
I always go with other minerals myself. That feels extra nerdy.
That one's a fine one too. Oh, we got an early key out of Matoya. That's actually pretty good, because that means you go right back on down to Canaria Castle, and you can get the... excuse me. And you can get the... listen closely, you can actually hear my brain going click, click, click. Get the key item out of there, and plus you can get the other chests that are hiding in the castle.
I was wondering if it would be probably better to go right down back to the castle, or just to get it on your way back from Provoca.
I would generally hit the castle up first, just in case it's the ship, because that's less walking. And nobody likes doing the walking tour. Oh, and it's just the rod. I mean, yes, that does give them access to Earth, but really, it's Earth. Who really likes doing Earth?
A bunch of walking for usually not a whole lot of XP and not a lot of chests.
Yeah, I'm a much bigger fan of getting the Chime in the Cube if possible, just because you get a much better walking grind in Sky. And, followed up by Sea, followed up by the Oxyel, because Sea Shrine also is a fairly good walking grind. Also, because, Sky Palace has, between Mirage and Sky, about 20% of the chests in the game, so, Oh, we got level 2 Fade, level 2 Heal 3, and level 2 Life. Level 2 paying out for those white mages.
Yeah, that's going to feel really good later on.
Later on, nothing. That's going to feel real good right now, I'm thinking.
That's true with the Fade. I was thinking of having all those spare life charges.
Alright, we got Bracken Lit 2 at level 2, so there's a solution for Kraken and or Tiamat. So that Fade, I love seeing the Fade coming that early for these white mages. Pirates aren't going to know what's hit them.
Yeah, blink and you miss it. The pirates are going to be gone.
And And just like that, the pirates have faded into nothingness for Not Young Me. And let's see what the pirate has for us. TNT. Well then, you've got options here. You can either follow the items and head on over to Dwarf Cave, or you can head on down to Sea Shrine, or not to Sea Shrine, but to Ice Cave if you really want to take the risk. Ooh, Copper Cheerios.
I'd probably just work my way around. That seems to be what I would want to do. But I also like to see when there's like, it seems kind of obvious what you want to do, but then someone just decides to go left and then see how it pays out. Take the gamble.
Yeah, this is where the divergence really can come into play, and it looks like Not Young Me is going to follow the key item chain and head on over to Dwarf Cave, and it looks like Caleb is as well. Neither of the runners deciding to risk it with the potential early ice play. I was kind of hoping to see one of them hit early ice, but at this point, now that they both have not gone to early ice, I'm hoping that ice has progression. Please note, I am not a good person when it comes down to this. Looks like both runners are also opting to skip the Toph-locked chests.
Just a bottle there for the TNT turn in, so just going to sit on that for a moment.
Yep. A Thor hammer, that's not too bad. Except the fact you've got, Fade already for the white mages. And, you can give that to the thief and let him summon lightning for people. Or rather, the runners are going to head down to March before they head to Elfland. Well, speak of the devil. It's like that's exactly what Not Young Me's doing right now.
I was wondering if it was going to run in, check the key chest right there since it was right on the way.
Yeah, I could see doing that, though. If I was going in there, the only reason I would at this point would be just to check the spike tiles. The chests are more of they're icing on the cake for the spike tiles there. Silver helmet out of the linked chest on Marsh 2. It's kind of hate to see something mediocre coming out of it, but, it's a little bit of money if needs be.
Yeah, and for this, the thief can go ahead and just chunk it on just to make sure not to get blasted by something here in Marsh.
True. Alright, a light axe out of a 2-2, and, well, that is a useless spike tile to see there. Alright, slab out of Marsh Cave.
Well, I asked for more walking, didn't I?
I know. Ooh, a ribbon in 3-3, though.
And it rolled up pretty good.
Yeah. Let's see if Caleb hits that one up, or if that's going to be a Not Young Me specific thing. And yeah, Ale, it looks like ice is going to be required on this one, probably. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, yeah, it's going to be required because between the Circle of Sages and Ice Cave, you're going to get something that leads to the ship, or maybe you'll get the floater, but you're likely to get the ship in the canal. At least that's what I'm hoping for.
Might get like a cheeky herb to go over to Elfland.
Yeah, it could also have the vendor item hanging about that could be progression as well. But the shop item will not be the ship. Not Young Me opting to just immediately duck on in and loot out the Elven Treasury because, you know what, they don't need it. Kind of a...
We're not holding on to much.
Yeah, I know, right? Elves are apparently in a bit of an economic bind right now. Alright, Ice 3. That's not a bad spell to see there. Exit.
We've got the exit.
Alright, that's a spell you like to see pretty early on, especially because you know you're going to have to dive Ice Cave, and at least that way you can get out quickly. It's not as useful as Warp, but, you know, can't have everything. Well, level 4 nuke.
There we go. Looks like there's plenty of spells to be happy with on this one.
Yep, alright, no vendor item in Elfland.
Inflation really hit on those houses.
Yeah, those houses are fairly expensive, like 2,900 gold. That's higher than vanilla. And yeah, I think Fog 2 would also be a good one to pick up, responding to Jesus the Frog in chat there. There have been times where it has saved my bacon.
Yeah, maybe at least pick it up on one of them. Probably wouldn't fill it up with two, but at least have one of them for an option.
Yeah, well, given that the only other thing is, like, okay, Caleb's picking up Harm 2 just as a backup, but given that you've got Exit, I think Fog 2 would be something you could probably pick up on both of them. It wasn't too costly, and it can actually provide some utility. If you can't find Invis, well, and I forgot that Invis 2 is level 4, so never mind. Alright, shop
we've got the loot.
Alright, so Sages and Ice Cave potentially both are maybe required here. We'll see what the Sages give. If they give the Canal, then we know the ship's going to be an Ice Cave, and if they give the ship, well, then Canal's an Ice Cave. Or it could just be Fetch Quest.
Yeah, but we've got a pretty quick key in loot, so that's going to be pretty much the big difference is going to be which caves are going to be dove into and how much loot they're going to try to pull out before diving into Topher.
Alright, and Sage just gave Canal. So, technically, once the ship comes out, our runners will be in item go mode. They'll still have to, you know, get levels, kill fiends, but they have all the items that's needed. Is they've got that rod, so they can do Earth Cave. And, you know, Volcano doesn't require anything except for the canoe.
And once we pick up that ship, it's really gonna open up, and we're gonna see where they all decide to go.
Yeah. Now there is an incentive Vorpal and an incentive ribbon. Given that both runners picked up the ribbon out of Marsh Cave, I'm not sure I'd try chasing down the incentive ribbon. And I'm not sure if I would try chasing down the incentive Vorpal. It would really, to me, depend upon what they pull out of the chests in whatever dungeons they dive.
Yeah, they got plenty of the damaging spells, and getting that ribbon early on. I agree with you. Just take that and run.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it would highly depend upon like what comes out of the Ice Cave and what comes out of Volcano, because Volcano does have a good amount of chests in it, something like 29 or so. And the armory is a pretty good, source of items and such. So that would really, really heavily influence my decisions on what to do. Right, Frosty.
Potential little grind here,
Yeah.
if you want to take it.
Yeah. Oh, less than 200 hit points. And a rune sword plus 4. That's actually a pretty good sword for that thief to be swinging at. So to respond to the question in chat from Silverleaves, the incentive ribbon and Vorpal, those are items that you will get out from finishing up quest chains, i.e., turning in sorry, my brain just kind of melted on me there. Turning in a crown or adamant or something that the fairy might give you, or something that you get from translating the slab when you go visit the Lefanish. Basically, we've taken a key item and replaced it with a regular item. Now, the reason that Vorpal might be so important as well is because the masa is missing from this seed. And
to also answer the other question here in chat for multi there, for the harm does work on all enemies with the white mages, so that does include the harm casting items as well.
Yep, so that light axe is a perfectly good weapon to give to the white mage and have them wave it around menacingly at enemies. It looks like Caleb is deciding to take a bit more of this dragon tile. I don't hate the play. I mean, it's right here. You've got plenty of healing magic. Ooh. A water tile. Okay, there's the ship. That water tile, though, is a little bit tempting. That is really good group XP, and the waters are weak to ice, and you do have Ice 3. How many charges they have of it left, but it's still pretty good to find.
At least take a couple of fights before you head out.
Yeah. I mean, they can be pretty heavy. I will agree with Jesus the Frog about that. They can be, pretty high hit points, and they can hit pretty hard, but I personally would take at least a swing at it. I also am a little bit of a mad lad when it comes to things like that.
So Not Young decided to go right under the ship and go start and explore the outer seas. See where they go.
I am willing to bet he's going to be headed directly over for the Titan's Cave and for Sarda. Got that ruby nice and early. Heck, even got the slab. You could swing on by and get that translated for, kicks and giggles. Right, notyoungme swinging by the Titan, giving him the ruby. See what he's got hiding in his closet right now. Alright.
Another ribbon.
This
looks like, except for that knife, all the equipment's rolling pretty up on this one.
Yeah, and that was the incentivized ribbon. So let me see here. They've got the tail they could potentially want there still. And yeah, maybe the Vorpal, but I'm not sure if they'll chase down the Vorpal. They do have that Quartal Sword there. They've got the Rune Sword, both of which have fairly decent crit rates. Though now that I'm thinking about it, I'm just now remembering. Black Mage has no temper. So they're going to need to find a Saber Gauntlet or learn Saber and have the Black Mage act as a melee carry, which is real weird.
You're really gonna want to hope for a Saber Bonk over that any day.
Yep.
You can also go and check Bahamut's horde as well once they're done poking around here.
Yeah.
And looks like we're gonna do Earth dive at least and check the spike tiles and maybe go through and get our first orb.
Let's see. Giants in the Hall of Giants. What the devil is this? And Frostwolves. And Ogres and Hyenas. So, spike tiles in Earth, kind of disappointing. Though it does look like notyoungme is going to be diving down through the rest of Earth. Going to see about taking out Lich and lighting the first orb.
Even though it doesn't offer usually as much experience. I definitely understand the go ahead and get a quick orb under your belt, and that way you can kind of go from there.
Yeah. And you can hit up some of the chests along the way. There's not a huge amount of them in Earth Cave, but there are the 5 chests on the 4th floor of Earth, which can be pretty good. Oh, we got Ruse and Life 2 at level 5, which I'm not sure if Not Young Me even actually looked at.
No, he just went right on to the Titan's Trove there. Not even hit the city yet, or the town.
And level 5 fast. That's pretty good right there to find. Alright, Caleb getting the slab translated, which, you know, gets just a little bit more XP for him. And Not Young Me skipping by the Asher Trunk. That's strange. And he's skipping by that chest as well, which I would almost always check that one. The Better Trap Treasure flag is on, and if I recall correctly, that one does count for that, because, well, there is the trap tile right in front of it.
And just like that, Vampire's down, and we're getting to the second part of Earth Cave here.
Is he going to go check the Earth Armory? Yes, he is. This is another place that benefits greatly from the Better Trap Treasure. But did not benefit enough. Zombie detail, though.
Yeah, that's kind of nice.
Yeah. Oh, especially since they don't have a whole lot of hit points.
So it's the Frosty and the Zombie D's kind of rolling down on the health there. That's nice.
Yep, but it looks like Not Young Me is just going, alright, well, I've gotten one. I'm calling that good enough. Let's just go from here. And he's skipping the other 3 chests, which I don't blame him. They are out of the way. I kind of don't like hitting them.
And Caleb's fading Earth and going elsewhere. So we've got a bit of a different path now going here.
I don't hate the play. I'm not a big fan of hitting up Earth Cave, just because, once again, as I mentioned earlier, the XP is not quite worth it, the chest density is pretty low, and it's a Vorpal -3 from the crown. That is a sad, sad crown. Or sad, sad Vorpal. So, also a bit of a sad crown.
But it's still a Vorpal, right?
Yeah, it's a Vorpal, but really, it's...
And Not Young finishing Earth, so technically taking the Orb lead.
Yep. Alright, Not Young Me finally stepping into Melmond and gonna, well, potentially get those spells. We've got Giants and we've got Seafood Party Platter. Yo, dog, we heard you liked item magic, so everybody's gonna use some item magic. Pretty good hit on the Bane Sword there.
Let's see if we're going to go for the all-you-can-eat seafood play here.
Given that he just took it out without using really almost any resources, and that is a pretty good party grind. Okay, looks like he's gonna go, nah, I don't care. And he's going back to Earth now. Runners just swapping positions back and forth right now. Looks like Not Young Me is going to go check Astos' closet and find that seafood party platter.
Now we'll see if Caleb will check those chests that Not Young decided to go on past and see if that benefits anything, benefits for him.
Well, let's see. Not Young Me did skip these. Gold Cheerio, Short Sword +4, and nothing else. Alright. Gold Cheerio's not too bad of a find. Saved about, 8k.
And Not Young decided to just full-on blast with fades and nukes on that seafood there, and maybe quick work with them, and is out of there.
Yep. Wonder if he's going to head straight on over to Volcano, or if he's going to go do some additional exploration, i.e. check out Ordeals and check out Bahamut's treasury. We'll see how he goes.
Always a chance that Bahamut's tail is right behind him.
Yeah. Yes, your test of bravery. Find me a rat's tail. Alright, it was in the chest right behind you. Congratulations, you're so brave. Thanks. Here's your promotion. Now get out.
Clearly, you're worthy.
Yes. It's almost as much fun as when playing with, Oops, All Loose, finding the crystal in Matoya's chests. Finding the bottle for sale in Gaia shop.
Or just a rude rod in first level of Earth Cave.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Power Bonk in Bahamut's Horde.
That's what... And we called it. There's the tail right behind Bahamut.
Alright, and Caleb actually checking the trapped chest on floor 3 and pulled out that third ribbon. Oh, and a ruse stick. Oh, yeah. You got Power Bonk, you got Ruse Stick, you're good to roll.
Yeah,
just
go ahead and get through Volcano and then just get on and going.
Yeah, you gotta get some XP, gotta get some HP, or more appropriately. But Bahamut's Horde paying out hardcore tonight. And Not Young Me is just like, yeah, I've got what I needed. I am going right to Volcano now.
And it's always interesting to see with how quickly these seeds usually go, is to see what level, how early when people are in go mode, how early level-wise they'll decide to go ahead and just run right into Topher.
Yeah, I have seen some very lucky plays with people diving Topher upper teens, low 20s, and actually getting through. More often than not, though, I see people get to about 25 or so. Just because, you need some hit points to survive nuclears and nukes.
Yeah, just the thought of entering Topher in just your upper teens and levels, that sounds terrifying.
It is, but it's also really kind of just like, alright, let's do this thing! You get the crazy eyes going on and you just hammer it.
A big dragon told me that I was brave. I got this.
Ooh, metal slime tile in Volcano on that first one. Or in that first spike tile. That's actually pretty good to find.
And with a down black mage, that's not the worst thing. And first orb lit by Caleb.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if that was Death Touch Saracen or as much as just got crushed by the slimes.
I'm going to guess crushed because HP values are nuts the greatest yet.
Yeah.
And Carrie is just holding all the gold.
And a Zeus Bonk. Well, Bahamut had all the good stuff, so, Carrie got some of the
wasn't much left.
Defense sword. Sweet Christmas. Alright, Caleb opting not to go hit up Bahamut, just gonna dive into Carrie. That is a risky play. We know he's not going to be getting the Power Bonk unless he actually does opt to go hit up Bahamut's Horde after this. I mean, he will find that defense sword, which will prove to be a boon for him, but yeah, that's...
Will that defense sword make him feel confident enough to not go check further? Or to go and check further, that one or the other.
Yeah, I'm not sure, because the Saber Bonk it's a really big thing, a really big find for Not Young Me. Ooh, a Sun Sword +4 though on the Agama floor. That's not too bad at all.
Yeah, and I feel like definitely wanting to try to find that Saberbuck with the initial party setup would always be in the back of your mind for what you're gonna need.
Yeah, oh my goodness. And those slimes have less than 118 hit points. They're not metal slimes, they're paper slimes at this point.
With deadly paper cuts.
So Caleb will be finding that defense sword here real soon. This is honestly one of the jettier seeds I've seen. notyoungme is coming upon his second orb, and it's barely been a little over 30 minutes since they started.
And not even an airship.
Yeah.
And just power boat strats.
Yep. Alright, there's that defense sword for Caleb.
And we're at carry now. Okay, there goes the nuke.
Good high roll on that nuke. 4 hits for 48 damage, though. That's a sad thing to see.
Carrie got mad at that white mage.
Yeah. Carrie goes, "Hey, white mage, you need to lay down."
After getting blasted by almost 500 damage on that fade, it's like, chill out.
Yeah.
But now second orb lit, and notyoungme is in full-on go mode.
Yep, it's levels and go for him. I have to wonder if he's going to go grind on the party platter, or if he is going to just kind of make a run for it.
I mean, you've got a couple of options for a grind with the spike tiles and volcano, the dragons and ice, and the seafood platter and Astos.
Yeah.
Or just do the Topher grind.
Yeah, the Topher grind is real risky with these. Yeah, currently notyoungme's ninja. Oh boy. notyoungme's ninja is swinging a Sun Sword +4. Caleb just found that katana +3, which may incentivize him to go check down at Bahamut just to see if the tail is there, which we know it is. But who knows if he'll actually make that play or not. Looks like he is heading over towards Toph. Probably going to go check Toph locked. See what the spike tile is in there, because that can be a really good spike tile if it's, or can be a good place to grind if the tile is not garbage.
Yeah, it'd be convenient for sure.
Yeah, oh yeah. And it's nightmares. That's not something you really want to fight too much.
I mean, just fully reset out of that.
Yeah, I can't blame him. I cannot blame him at all, especially since he did the save back at a split point so he can bounce out and just go anywhere else. Now, though, I have to wonder where... Oh, he looks like he's heading over towards the desert for a potential... check for a potential overworld grind.
After seeing those spike tiles, that seems like an interesting check there.
He did not walk on the docks. Walking on the docks doesn't help. Alright, and fun police. Nope, that's not worth it. Looks like Caleb took out Carrie, or got taken out by Carrie. I'm not 100% sure. I think he took her out, but coming back in to take on these slimes, which I don't hate the play.
Yeah, the grind is there. You can take it on. They rolled low on HP wise, so might as well go in and just take that. Because now Caleb is in go mode, so we're just going to see who decides to dive into Toph first.
Yep.
You want a waterfall check for Not Young?
I have to wonder why he's doing all these additional checks. I mean, he's got the Sun +4. I wonder if he is looking for that Vorpal, or if we're looking for a katana, which... I don't know, maybe he's looking for a different grind tile, but you know, I'm a student of take the grind you know of, don't go looking for a worse grind.
Yeah, I would have to guess that he's looking for that katana. Because he's got all the other items that he needs, and I mean, really.
Yeah. Oh, the metal slimes have toxic. I guess the black mage didn't have a ribbon equipped.
And still, with the black mage down, I I consider leaving him down for a bit just to level up that thief a little bit quicker.
Yep.
And a chunk of mummies going down over on Not Young side.
And to respond to the Smart Aleck comment in chat, yes, I am saying don't go chasing or diving waterfalls. Alright, so we picked up the herb from the robot. Which the herb is gonna lead to the Chime, the Cube, or the Oxyale at some point.
If it's the Oxyale and he's looking for that katana, I'm guessing he's going to go check mermaids.
I don't know.
If that's really what's happening.
I'm wondering if he's going to remember that he has the crown he hasn't turned in yet, and no, he did turn it in. He's got the Vorpal -3, so I guess he's looking for anything else. I don't know. I mean, the Sun +4. Yeah, it doesn't have the greatest crit rating, but you've got a Saber Bonk, you've got the Ruse Stick, you've got Fast on the Black Mage. I would just roll with that. Oh, well, there's the floater.
Doesn't really do us much good now.
Yeah, not entirely useful. Alright, looks like Caleb is done with his grind. I saw the thief was at least level 22.
That's not terrible to start out with going into Topher, but he still has to go and get that tail.
I'm not sure if he's going to. He just parked his boat at that at the little weird dock over there. I'm wondering if he's going to be doing a straight up Toph dive right now.
I mean, he's got to think that Not Young is probably at least knowing how quickly he's gotten these orbs. How that Not Young's got to be not far off behind. So definitely, you have to kind of balance. Do I go check anything further, or do I go ahead and just let's take on Topher?
Yeah, it looks like he is going, damn the torpedoes, full speed ahead at this point.
And Not Young looks like he's opting for the seafood grind.
Or not.
Or not.
Yeah, I wonder if Caleb's gonna go check the Toph locked and, see the nightmares and be very sad about them. Gold Cheerios for everyone.
Yeah, it looks like Not Young remembering the better grind tile in Volcano, so opted to go in for that.
Yeah, the slimes are a pretty good party grind tile, especially when they roll so low. This could prove to be an interesting Topher for Caleb. Because despite the fact that Caleb is 0 and 1 in pods right now, he is a pretty good runner. He knows what he's doing. But we'll see.
And even though he doesn't have the saber bonk, I mean the katana is still a katana.
Yeah, and as Saracen or as Wildham's pointing out in chat, could go with Black Samurai strats, because that Black Mage can equip that katana. Still no temper, though, and no saber, which is risky, and it feels it feels unclean to me. Like, I feel icky about it.
Makes you wonder, though, if the feeling is like rocking a hard place. Do I take the extra time to look for more stuff, or do I just need to go?
True. Gargoyle spike tile. Ugh. Right, heal pot and a tent. Validation chests prove to be disappointing. I'm wondering if he's going to check the couple of chests on Carrie's floor as well.
Ooh, Toxic making its work.
Yep.
Over on Not Young side.
Toxic getting punished for skipping that chest in Earth Cave and losing his ninja. But that's what Life 2 is for.
And I think that ninja's at level 21 now. I think that's what I saw.
Yeah, and it looks like Not Young is going, you know what, this is fine. This is good enough. Let's roll.
And Caleb now at Lich 2. And going for, or considering the Brack.
Yeah, realizing, wait, I don't have Quake. Oh, I can't Quake Lich.
Round 2 coming out, 53.
Looks like he's going to be dropping a fade on him. Or on Lich this time.
Lich 2 not hitting that hard, only 45 damage on that. 212 hits, and Lich 2 gone.
Yep, down goes that speed bump.
Not Young, not far behind.
Yep. Yeah, I think the real big check is going to be Kraken. Carry might prove to be problematic for Caleb, due to the lack of temper and saber. But we'll see how things go here.
Going for the evade strats early on.
I don't hate the play.
And Fire 3 coming out.
Well,
ooh, Black Mage.
Black Mage is hurting, but
there.
Black Mage did its job. Black Mage got the fast cast off.
Alright, let's see. Not Young bring out the nukes and the fades. Over on Lich 2. Second fade that came out, low rolled, and gone. Speed bump through.
Just punting that speed bump. Caleb going, alright, I don't want to deal with Carrie anymore. Let's throw some spells at her and hope that she dies. Ooh, boy. This is...
that doesn't feel nice.
Oh my goodness.
The blaze right behind it.
Yeesh. Alright, this is fine. This is fine.
This is okay.
This is why Life 2 and Life exist.
Exactly.
Whereas we got Not Young Me at Carry 2 right now. Saber bonking up right now.
Another seafood party platter. Running right on through it.
And noping right on out of that. Alright. Not Young Me's ninja is on its knees after, well, Carrie did some damage to it. Ooh. But that Carrie has taken a substantial amount of damage so far as well.
Yeah, one more round of these spells up. Down goes the ninja.
Yeah,
I think these spells are gonna, even on the low roll fade.
Yeah, this is fine. This is the point where I am most concerned for Caleb.
Hold your fruit.
Yep.
Alright, get those evasion stats up and hope that he doesn't go for So there's a lit 3.
And this is fine. That's fine. The fast will coming out. The black mage has done its job.
Yep.
Trying for Brack
And
because
Brack.
why not?
But what if it works?
Exactly. Oh, slow 2 landing directly on that thief.
Comes Brack.
Ineffective. No
Ineffective.
good. Gonna have to drop another fast.
And Not Young now also on Kraken 2, dropping down the fade. So going for the evasion strats with damage mixed in. Ooh, zap. Down goes Black Mage.
Now, if that zap comes out for Not Young Me, that could be problematic, because, well...
He's got one less ribbon.
Yep.
Ooh, nuclear.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Not Young Me also going for the Brack strats, because, hey, Brack and a prayer, why not?
Kraken 2 definitely holding strong between the two of them.
Yeah, Kraken 2 is playing Gatekeeper tonight. Oh, down go
So
the white mages.
3.
Oh.
It is just between a... And
Oh,
Kraken 2
boy.
down for Caleb. He's on Tia 2 floor.
Oh, slow 2 landing.
Swinging a prayer.
4 hits, 385,
hits,
zap,
there goes
miss!
zap,
Oh, well... Kraken 2 is playing with his food. And Kraken
he
2
got
got
through.
punished for it. Oh, boy.
Now it's Rustic, Saberbonk, and Prey.
Yep. Move a ribbon. Boy.
Caleb on this Tia 2 fight.
Not Young Me is moving his ninja on down to that 3rd slot, hoping to be able to get a crit loop a bit easier. And getting jumped by some airs. That's highly annoying.
Bracken effective on Tia 2.
Great. Yeah, stunned Black Mage. This is fine. He did his job. That thief is fasted.
I will say, between the way that these two runners have progressed, this is not where I saw things happening at this point in the stage.
Yep. Well, this is why Topher is often called the Great Equalizer. Though I think, given that Tiamat seems to be a bit punchy with minor spells, I think Not Young Me seems to be in a little bit of a better position right now. And of course, as I say that... Go ahead.
Was he Not Young Me getting through Tia 2 and is going to get through some worms before heading to Chaos 4.
That could have been real bad if he hadn't gotten away. Alright, well, time to see how things are going to shake out.
We are on a Chaos race here. Let's go.
You got a full party versus a solo person. Oh, starting off with a swing and a hit before the ruse comes out.
It's going to make you clench your teeth.
Yeah, alright, well, this is okay. A nuclear chaos. Yeah, this is not Young Me going, I need more levels.
And right back to Volcano to get on those metal slimes.
Yep. And this is a real clencher. Well, Caleb's not too safe from that nuke either, given that his thief only has 336 hit points. And one of those white mages, at least one of those white mages, is going to go down real hard here.
Yeah.
Nope. There
he goes. Oof.
Oh, boy.
Oh, my lordy.
This is fine. This is fine. Pop that heal 3, man. Well, never mind.
Nope. 14 HP. You got this.
4 hits, 68 damage. Oh, 2 hits, 46 damage. This is... Oh boy, he gotta really hope for a crit loop at this point.
Yeah, whittle strats. Let's go.
Never mind. Alright, well.
And both opting for further grinding.
Yeah, and Caleb has parked further away.
Yeah, and kind of a weird turn here, but getting that floater paid off.
Looks like Caleb's gonna go down to the seafood party platter.
It's the quickest thing available.
Yeah, especially given the, lack of proximity for the boat.
And absolutely, Maverick, we definitely have us a race.
Wait. Where the heck? Oh, he saw Blue D's down in Marshlock. He's gonna go for some tasty, tasty blue dragons. After he checks Marsh Top? Nani?
Yeah, I don't know if I never seen anybody go up to Marsh Top. Got a house.
Yeah, he's not gonna find really anything of note in here, I'm thinking.
Another house.
notyoungme opting to leave one of the thieves, or one of the white mages dead.
That's the better play.
Yeah, I do agree with that. Try and get some hit points on that black mage, get some more hit points on that ninja. Gotta call out the comment from Ale Market and Tat. Top Marsh is oops, all housing.
Just what you need to. Oh.
Welly, 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 well. Everybody else, get naked.
Yeah, it's just, let's go.
And let the Blue D do some damage. Whereas notyoungme has finished up his stuff and like, alright, I'm above 400 hit points, let's go.
Yeah, if it wasn't for that one, what was it, a zap that came through?
It was Nuke that really did the most damage
right.
to him, yeah.
And Topher round 2.
Round 2. Fight! And as I just now realized that I was entirely unoriginal on that one, as somebody had called that out in chat right before, shortly before I did. Mistakes have been made.
Alright, we got one white mage down on Caleb's side.
Yeah, Caleb is going, hey, look at all this nifty stuff we've got. Dragon not quite cooperating and not killing the people who need a killing. Hey, well, Black Mage is dual digits, White Mage is double digits, and Thief is fine. Alright, down goes another Black Mage.
So it looks like we're going for the solo grind on the Thief here.
Yeah, I'm thinking so. With that eye right there. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. And he's got the katana for that. So swing and go. Lich 2 for notyoungme.
Yeah, he's got that katana, but it's on the Black Mage corpse, so he's just not going to be making use of it, unfortunately.
Oh, that's right. Regular Thief can't equip it, can he?
Nope. I'm wondering how high we'll see this Thief end up at. I'm thinking mid-30s at least.
Yeah. I looked away for a moment and looked back. Not young me already through Lich 2.
Yeah, speed bump act like a speed bump. That's as expected. $27 on that thief already.
Getting a nice bit of 7k XP.
Yeah. Delicious eyeballs full of XP and or candy. And the best part about this one is that it's a tile that doesn't increment the encounters, or the encounter table, so this is just a safe grind.
That's always nice.
Yeah.
Carry 2 mad at that same white mage.
I'd say I'm shocked, but I'd be lying. Right,
Carry 2 down.
Yep. Life 2, heal, 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 heal. Yeah, Carrie really did like...
It's 2 for 2 where Carrie definitely went down swinging.
Yep. Now, does Kraken 2 do horrible, horrible things to not young me again? Or does Kraken 2 go gently into that good night? I'm thinking...
Kraken 2.
Yeah, I'm thinking horrible, horrible things. Alright, Caleb's at 6 hits on that thief right now. And still growing. We got fades, we got fades, we got nukes, we got swings. 8 hits, 315. Now, Young Me is not playing around with Kraken and just dropping it dropping it like it's hot. Alright, Caleb looks like he is done with his grind and heading on out, whereas Not Young Me is pulling back onto the Tier 2 floor and running into those same blasted airs.
Just a nice rush of air to cool you off before going into the next boss fight.
Yes, that's it. With the worms that will be coming up before you get to the stairs to, I don't know, laugh at you.
I've noticed Chaos likes to guard his stairs with a bunch of worms often.
Yeah. Yep. Right. Housing up, gonna be heading back towards Canaria to pick up his party, and then diving back into Toph.
Tia 2 is down. He was hitting pretty soft.
Yeah.
On this one, if I remember right before. Now we're gonna see if Chaos gets off those cheeky shots before they can throw up their caster items here again.
Yep. Caleb hitting up the party member store, bringing everyone back up. Not Young Me, back up to Chaos. Out of heal 2s, out of fades. Alright, well, I guess I'm just gonna ruse or something. I don't know, man. Drop some Invis 2s. Yeah, hit that ruse stick. That fast up, and yep, there you go. Caleb diving back in as well. Not Young Me starting the power bonks. Chaos is a bit nervous and is squirting ink in fear. Mid-roll nuke on the are coming out of DDDDD. Going to drink strats.
So it looks like they're taking a break to have a nice drink.
Trying to make sure that ninja stays above 400 hit points, because we know that nuke is going to be coming. Well, speak of the devil. Ooh, boy.
Yeah, that hits super hard.
Yeah, that was some high rolls. All right, test swing, 4 hits for 232. Oh, and a blizzard coming out, and really lucky that he dropped that heal pot. More power. Oh god, more power. Just throwing heal pots down that thief's gullet, hoping that it'll survive whatever comes out. 3 hits, 650. Good damage,
That's
not a much
better.
hits. Nuclear! Oh boy.
Oh,
Oh my.
oof. Another wipe from Not Young. Meanwhile, Caleb through speed bump number 2.
This is why these flag sets sometimes go a little bit longer. Not Young me heading right back to Volcano going, yep, I need more levels. This all hurts.
I was imagining, like, after getting blasted with that nuke, that DDDD is just going, why can't I throw nukes like that?
Oh, he did throw out some good 400, near 400 nukes. It's just that he didn't have a nuclear to follow him up with. Oh boy.
Meanwhile, Caleb on carry 2, going at some more evasion. Blaze coming through.
That's fine. The Black Mage got fast off. This is all that matters. 12 hits, 569. Not too bad.
And carry with a nuclear.
Oh boy. Well, the White Mages survived, barely. Alright, this is fine. This is entirely fine.
Calculated.
White Mages had, like, 24 and 34 hit points more than was specifically needed. And Caleb's party has developed a crippling addiction to cure pots, or heal pots.
Careful, they cause cavities.
Oh. Warning, overuse of heal pots may lead to needing more heal pots.
So I wonder if Caleb doesn't make it through this round of Topher, does he just redive, or maybe does he search for that tail?
I think it will depend upon what happens. If it is just a, like, squeaker that he doesn't get through, then he probably redives. If he gets absolutely bodied, then it might lead to searching for other things.
Yeah, good point.
Hey, Black Mage, congratulations, you're an ablative meat shield.
Lightning 3 coming out of Kraken.
And it looks like my stream for Not Young Me frozen. Please wait, I am trying to recover that right now.
Crack and effective, faking through 89 damage. So hits 72, Brack, ineffective. $264 damage out of the thief. Brack strat still not working, and Black Mage is down. And Kraken 2 hanging in there.
Hey, but Caleb with the White Mage still alive, and that thief still swinging. Alright.
And Caleb is now on Tia 2 floor. Let's see if he gets a breath of fresh air before Tia as well.
Oh, he will. If he went on up the hard reset, which, okay, it looks like he didn't. Oh, Black Mage got muted. Wonderful. So that was a wasted fast cast. And the Black Mage is actually just entirely vestigial at this point, except for having those 16 hit points to potentially take a punch.
Oh, and how he's stunned.
Alright, yeah, that Black Mage is really nothing but a meat shield right now. 5 hits,
More of a free sample at 16 HP.
Well, you know. It's an ablative meat shield. It's meant to be blown away. Five hits, 287. Getting this Tiamat down bit by bit by bit.
The fate charges are running out.
Yeah. Went on down to harm 2 even. Well, kind of love to see it. Harm 2 taking out that or taking out Tiamat.
Black Mage taking a big deep breath after surviving off that 16 HP.
Oh god, how am I still alive? Oh, there's the
breath of fresh air.
Yeah. This is fine. I feel great. I feel great. And now you're dead. Thanks.
Just for a gust of wind to knock you over. How rude.
Well, that's fine. Life 2 exists. Alright.
Just to confirm, Not Young is still going, correct? We're just having some difficulties getting back on the stream.
Let me see here. Well, it looks like his stream may have dropped offline. I'll keep taking a look into that, but in the meantime, we got a chaos fight to call here.
Alright.
Alright, fast coming out here. We got the Invises, we got the Defense Sword, which... Oh, hey, Nuke coming out early. Getting a low roll, though. That's really lucky low rolls. I mean, the Black Mage got the fast out, so yay. Time to spam heal 2 and heal 3.
If they get through this, the Black Mage can rest easy knowing that he got the job done.
Mm-hmm. Great chaos punching and entirely missing because, you know, you've got a thief that has, 4 stacks of evasion. With the plus 80 agility it's got by default in these flags, he's evade capped. Oof. 6 hits, 75 damage. That's... You're gonna need to do better than that, Billy.
94 damage on that roll of Fade.
Yeah, that's some, kinda hate to see those. 5 hits, 80 damage. Need more crit. Alright, fire to... Well, smacking that first White Mage bit, but that's because the ribbon got moved.
Have we seen all of Chaos's moves here? Do you think you might be sitting on like a cure 4?
I am not sure, honestly.
It's always fun when Chaos just holds on to that for like his last reveal of moves.
Yeah, the 8th spell, Cure 4. Oh yeah, that is a feels bad man moment.
And Light Axe is coming out, 70 damage. 4 hits, 60 damage.
Oh boy. 6 hits, 199. Need more damage like that. I mean, even that's not great, but it's better than, double-digit damage. 4 for 4. Oh, man.
There's Blizzard.
Yeah, Blizzard, it's elemental. Who cares? That's what ribbons are for.
Trying to top off that HP for an upcoming either nuke or nuclear.
Yep, just getting things prepped. Zap. 4 hits for 83. This is really just chaos, the chip fight. Seven for 172. That's a little better.
Termination by paper cuts here.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like stabbing a gummy bear. I just keep stabbing and stabbing, and I'm not hitting anything vital.
Just put a Lego under his foot.
Oh, Jesus. Alright, calm down, Satan. Hey, terminated!
There we go.
Alright, get your GGs out in chat for Caleb, finishing up first with an official race time.gt time of 1 hour 9 minutes even. And it turns out that Not Young Me had forfeited and cut stream without keeping the delay, which is why we dropped him.
Okay.
I figured that's what it was, but I wanted to wait until we knew that Caleb had finished first. So
Also GG for Not Young Me.
Yep.
Did a really good job. Got some really great items there.
yeah, it was just this chaos was rude.
Very much so.
See if they are hanging out in the waiting to be pulled in. Looks like they have not yet quite joined on, but you know, we'll see if they feel like jumping in. All right, Caleb should be joining us here very shortly.
Cool. This is very interesting. The way that this played out.
Yeah, this was a lot of clenching.
I know I'm not gonna call for no floater again. Jeez, that was not intentional.
Sure it wasn't. And we are joined in the booth by Caleb. GG's, man.
GG.
Thank you. GG's to Not Young Me. He can't. He's messaged me on Discord. He's not gonna be able to make it to the interview. He's got to run. But apparently, he said he wiped 5 times.
Yeah,
that's a bummer.
It was brutal.
Chaos was very rude today.
Yeah. That's what I felt that being punished on my cheeky little low level die. I was like, maybe I can make this work. And then getting all the way to chaos was like the wrong sort of confidence boost I needed. So
yeah, if you had Not Young Me actually made the play down to check out the Bahamut's Horde, found a power bonk.
I had a feeling, man. I had a feeling.
Also found a root stick.
Yeah, I had the defense sword, which was good enough. But yeah, I was looking for power bonk.
And the tail.
Man. I thought hard about it too. When I got the crown turn in and it was just the Vorpal, I was like, Bahamut's right there.
Yep.
Bahamut's right there. And I was like, you know what? Not Young Me is super good. I know he's like a protege of Burt Reynolds from like the co-op tournament, I think last summer or the summer before. So I know he's super good and not to be underestimated. And I was like, I gotta try. Like I realized I was in goal mode so fast. Like basically before I left the inner sea, I had the rod, I had the key, I had the loot. I was like, all right, I mean, I'll dig around and I'll open all the better trap treasure everywhere I go. And if the signs point me to unpromoted Topher, that's where I'm going. And then I got the Rune Sword +4. I got the Coral 4, which I kicked myself in the butt for never switching to for Kraken. Every time I stepped on the tile, I was like, crap, I forgot to put on the Coral Sword. But yeah, and then like I found all 3 ribbons, and I was like, all right, well, I guess I just have to go. I have to try. And I was like, I got fades, I got nukes, I got evasion, no temper. I never even saw temper for sale or saber, so I was like, if I got saber, I would have like, it might have been there, but I didn't see it because I usually don't focus my black mage magic shopping for saber.
Saber looks like it was at level 7.
Okay, yeah, so I never saw it. I was like, if I saw saber, like Not Young Me, like we joked in the race room when we saw the black mage with legendary swords, like if we get Excal, we're swinging it with that black mage. And I had that katana 3, and I was like, all right. But like there was a part of me that was tempted for a black mage melee carry, but he was so squishy.
Yeah, black mage was made out of like wet toilet paper.
Yeah,
he was pretty much a throw a temper and pray.
Yeah, tissue paper in the rain.
Yep. But with that, you move to 1 and 1 in your pod, so you get your seating improved a little bit.
Sure.
And,
yeah.
Who else in the clown car pod do you have left to face?
I have IB Karma on Friday at 9:30, and then I'm done with my clown car, and I'll be grateful to just hang back and watch and contribute like you and Kyleo doing commentary, or maybe tracking like Wildham, but just kind of help out where I can the rest of the tournament, and then when February hits, see what happens in brackets.
Not gonna lie, I've been trying to get my matches scheduled, but I've only managed to get one scheduled so far.
Now I got really lucky. I mean, Not Young Me, Cyrnus, and Ivy Karma were all very prompt and got back to me right away. So
Nice, very nice.
Yeah, I've only got one scheduled thus far. But after the pods were all announced, I think everyone in our group was just like, "Can we all take a few days and just practice first before we get to doing anything?"
no, gotta go fast. It's a race.
All right, Kyleo, I do have to say, as somebody who does a lot of race crew work, we appreciate the time taken. Because, that means we don't have to try and get as many people crewing everything.
For real.
It was a good game that you ran. That lucky eye find at the end there. Like, I saw you heading down to Marsh. I figured you were heading down towards that blue dragon, and then you stepped on that tile and was like, well, never mind.
That was the plan. I was like, all right, I found zombie D's. The metal slimes are too far away because I parked my boat all the way on the wrong part of the world. And I was like, every part of leaving Topher felt bad. Like, I had to walk all the way back to the ice Provoca dock, and I was like, let me check Marsh Top. Let me check the first lockbox. And Marsh Top was just camping equipment, and then Marsh Bottom was just that piddly money. But I was like, all right, there's the Blue D. Thief's got hurt dragons. It might not be that slow of a grind. And then I was like, let me just check the one right here in the door. And it was and I got lucky that it was the eye.
Yeah, I even had the Blue D eventually able to take out the rest of your party for you. Eventually.
Yeah. Never punished, Knight. Never punished. Except when you dive Topher and just get blown up.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're punished.
Yeah, Not Young Me's first Topher dive was doing fairly well until Kraken 2 did horrible, horrible things. And left him man-moding with that ninja.
Ooh, yeah, it's spooky scary. Man, I'm mad about Bahamut's trope. I was like, just check it. I was like, no, we gotta go. And I was like,
Yeah, but Bahamut had all the good stuff that resulted in carries just having a whole bunch of gold.
Yep.
Yeah, that's 2 races in a row where I forego a location that had the power bonk basically for free. So my race against Ivy Karma, I don't know where my head's gonna be at. maybe power bonk will be in the TOF boxes and I won't have to worry about it.
Well, you can hope.
Yeah, this was fun though. Thank you guys so much for doing the race crew, and Wildham for tracking. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no worries, and thank you for agreeing to be restreamed. Yeah,
sure.
Just for plugging purposes, if you like what you saw tonight, go toss the runners a follow, because I think they kind of earned it for dealing with this interesting Topher.
That's a word for it.
Yes, it is. That is a safe word for it. And, well, with that, let's go ahead and head on over to final thoughts. So, Caleb, you got anything else you want to chat out tonight before we head on out?
Nah, just a big shout out to everyone in the giant clown car pod, the Harley pod with like 10 people. It's a cluster, but we're figuring it out. So this is fun. Shout out to the tournament organizers. Did a great job getting this together, and the flags are fun. I'm enjoying them. I've been away for about 1.5 years, so this is a fun little way to de-rust and get back into the community. So thank you.
Kyleo, you got anything else?
This was a blast. For my very first go at doing the commentating with this, there were some points that felt awkward, but I knew that was kind of going to be with it, and I'm excited to commentate more games, see more games, and just be a part of this overall. And as Caleb said, just thanks to all the people working behind the scenes and making all this happen, and to all the runners who are putting together a really fun tournament so far.
Yeah, well, you did pretty well, so, don't worry about anything where you felt awkward. You did great tonight, man. But also, if you like what you saw tonight, not just from the runners, but the randomizer in itself, head on over to FinalFantasyRandomizer.com. Therein, you can find a link to the wiki, which is chock full of information. You can find a link to the Discord, which is chock full of people with information. And, well, you can find the randomizer in itself there. Really easy to get set up, and there are so many options.
And turn on Warmech Unleashed. It's a blast.
I love that flag. Additionally, after the winter tournament wraps up, we are going to be having our Duckling Boot Camp start up for 2023. That is our new player program, so it is a good time to jump on in if you haven't played the randomizer before or just are wanting to learn about it. With that, I am Hate the 13th, joined in the booth by Kylio13 and Wildham doing the tracking. I will bid you all a good evening.